Now we've arrived to the wellness skills. There are 6 wellness skills in the community resiliency model. And based on these images, which skill do you think is the most important or the foundational skill? That's right, it's tracking. And that's what we're going to talk about next. But there are 6 skills, tracking being the foundational, the most important skill that is used with all the other skills. So we're going to learn tracking, resourcing, grounding, and help now. And there are 2 additional ones on the iChill app that you can learn that are gesturing and shift and stay. But during this time, we're going to learn tracking, resourcing, grounding, and help now. And in this video, we'll learn tracking. Tracking is reading our nervous system in the present moment. It is being able to listen to those body signals. What is our body telling us in the present moment? It's a way that we can expand our well-being, because in this model, we really want to focus on those more comfortable or neutral body signals that are telling us that we're more comfortable. And so what's important to know about tracking is that we want to be able to tell the difference between those body signals of distress and well-being, because then we have a choice. This is a way we can stabilize our nervous system. Even when we're stressed, we can notice those body signals and we can shift to something that feels more comfortable or neutral to help turn down the noise or turn down the volume on some of that distress within our bodies. And as we talked about with the brain, there are signals from our body that we need to listen to, right? In times of stress, there are things we need to cue into and we need to learn and we need to know, right? But sometimes those body signals can be ignited when it may just be a test and it feels like there's a tiger in the room or a bear in the room, right? Those body signals are saying move, run, flight, right? Or flee. But it may just be a test, right? And so our bodies can get these signals even when in a situation that may not actually be life-threatening to us. And so what is important is to be able to have tools to be able to notice the differences between those body signals of distress and those body signals of well-being. And so we can start by asking ourselves, what body signals do I notice happening in the present moment? And are those body signals comfortable, uncomfortable, or neutral? And in this model, we want to pay attention to those more pleasant, more comfortable, or neutral sensations so that we can grow and expand our well-being. So here are some examples. When we may feel bumped high out of our resilient zone, we may notice body signals such as heat or tension in our muscles when we're bumped out of our resilient zone. And that could be, again, when something happens, like we get a text message that upsets us, or we have a pop quiz that we're not prepared for, or we're running late. All of these different things can create this stress response, this body signal of stress. And again, there are times when we absolutely need to listen to those body signals to cue into, do I need to do something to remove myself from this situation or do something different, right? But if it is a situation where we are safe enough and we can need to calm down, we can notice and use a skill, which we're going to teach more about, but to notice more of those body signals of a slower heart rate, any muscle relaxation, even our jaw softening. And we can notice those body signals that we may be coming back into our resilient zone after we've practiced a skill or we're coming back into our resilient zone. For example, if you're bumped low out of your zone, you may notice feeling body signals or body experiences of maybe feeling cold or even numbness. Or in our society, we have phrases like, I'm feeling blue, right? And maybe feel sad or depressed. And we may be stuck low out of our resilient zone. And so we can practice a skill, such as a help now skill, like drink a glass of water, or look around the room and name 6 colors. We're going to learn more of those, and then we can shift and maybe notice a slower heart rate, or maybe we notice some muscles relaxing or feeling some warmth that may feel a little more pleasant, right? And so being able to notice these sensations and be able to tell the difference between those body signals of distress and body signals of well-being, we then have this choice to expand our well-being. So we may notice things like a temperature. Are those body signals cool? Are they warm, hot, neutral? Is our heart rate fast, slow, rhythmic, jittery? What's going on with our breathing? Is it rapid, deep, shallow, light? Do my muscles feel tight, loose, calm, rigid? So these are great ways we can start to notice what's happening in our experience and have something to do about it. So one of the ways we can learn tracking is by externally kind of noticing body signals in our hand. So 2 options to practice this here. You can bring your hands together and begin rubbing your hands slowly back and forth, or you can press your hands together, feeling the pressure between your hands. And if you're rubbing your hands, starting to rub them a little bit faster, what do you notice happening as you're pressing your palms together? What do you notice happening? Maybe some warmth, and then bringing your hands apart. Now what do you notice? Maybe some cooling down. These are just some signals from our body or experiences within our nervous system that can help us tune into these other body signals that can help us expand our well-being. So one of the other ways that we really learn tracking is through the skill of resourcing, which we will learn next. So thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video.